The Journey of Hearts. Once upon a time, in the chilly northern town of Muroran, there lived a kind-hearted woman named Nao Suzuhara. Nao wasn't a permanent teacher, but she was one of those people who made everyone feel seen. As a substitute teacher at the local elementary school, she would come and go, but her warmth and care lingered long after she left. One winter morning, Nao arrived at her new school assignment. Among her bright-eyed students was a quiet, withdrawn girl named Emmy. She sat in the back of the class, her head always bowed, her hands tightly gripping her books, as if they were the only things that could protect her. Nao noticed Emmy's sad eyes, and the way she flinched whenever someone got too close. Something about the little girl's silence spoke volumes to Nao's heart. As the days went by, Nao couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. She began to observe Emmy more closely, and soon she realized the truth. Emmy's bruised arms and the tear-streaked face she tried to hide were a sign of the unspoken pain she carried. One afternoon, when the last bell rang, Nao decided to follow her instincts. She waited near the school gate and, sure enough, there was Emmy, standing alone, looking lost as she walked toward the cold, unwelcoming house where she lived. Nao's heart ached, but she knew she had to act. "Emmy," Nao called softly, her voice like a warm hug. The little girl turned, her eyes wide and startled. "Yes, Miss Suzuhara? Would you like to come with me? I'll take care of you," Nao said, her voice gentle but firm. Emmy hesitated, unsure, but something in Nao's eyes made her feel safe. Without another word, Emmy nodded. Nao's decision to bring Emmy into her care was one she didn't think twice about. She wasn't sure how it would work, but she knew she couldn't let the little girl face the world alone. And so, Nao decided to take Emmy on a journey to healing, love, and hope. The next day, they boarded a train from Muroran, bound for the bustling city of Tokyo. As the train sped through snowy mountains and the vast wilderness, Nao told Emmy stories of the world beyond their little town. Emmy listened, wide-eyed, her heart beginning to open with each word. "Do you think the world is full of kind people?" Emmy asked as they gazed out the window, the snow swirling in the cold wind. Nao smiled. "I believe so, and sometimes we can find kindness in the most unexpected places." They spent their days traveling, seeing new sights together. They visited bright temples with golden roofs, wandered through parks where the trees whispered in the wind, and even saw the glittering lights of Tokyo Tower at night. Each new experience felt like a little stitch in the fabric of the bond they were weaving together. In the evenings, Nao would tuck Emmy into bed, wrapping her in warmth and comfort. "You are safe here, Emmy. I'll always protect you," Nao would say. And Emmy, who had never known such a promise, would fall asleep with a smile, her dreams filled with peaceful thoughts. As the days turned into weeks, something beautiful began to happen. Emmy, who had once withdrawn from the world, began to laugh, to play, and to speak freely. She would ask Nao questions about everything, about the stars, about kindness, and about the love Nao had given her. One evening, as they sat on a quiet park bench, Emmy looked up at Nao with shining eyes. "I never thought I would have a place to call home," she said softly, her voice full of wonder. "But now I do. I have you." Nao's heart swelled with emotion, and she hugged the little girl tightly. "And you'll always have me, Emmy. Always." The journey that began with uncertainty had turned into a journey of healing and love, and Nao knew, deep in her heart, that no matter where life took them next, their bond would remain unbreakable. And so, with each new sunrise, Nao and Emmy continued their adventure, their hearts full of hope, their spirits light, and their love for each other growing with each passing day. The end.